Hey guys, it's Housewife in Heels, and I'm here to discuss why I will never consign with a real ever again. If you are familiar with consignment and the real, then you would know that it's arguably one of the biggest consignment retail outlets online, that they are probably the most popular. If I were to wager a guess, they always have new stuff coming and going, things of that nature. So, if you're familiar with my channel, then you would likely remember my Valentino Rockstud sandals. As beautiful as they were, I simply could not wear them because the straps on them were digging into my feet. They were very tight and just much too painful for me to get any real use value out of. So I decided it would be better for me to consign them, get whatever money I could out of them, and go get myself some shoes that I can actually wear, because I might have a bit of a shoe problem. So I figured the real would be good for me to go to because I live in Los Angeles, so there's one relatively close by to me. So I called, I made an appointment for the same day, dropped them off, and it took from drop off to me getting paid about 2 months, which that seems like kind of a long time. And it was for me because I was excited to get paid. But from start, I dropped them off May 22nd. It took a week to even hear back from them that they had received my shoes. And all I got was an email saying they've been received. Like, okay, I knew you received them a week ago. Then I get an email a week later after that saying that my shoes have been authenticated and they are ready to list. Well, it took another week to even list them. And the only reason that I knew about that is because I was checking the status of the shoes, not because they went out of their way to tell me. So, and then a little bit after that, I get an email saying, congrats, your shoes have been listed. They're listed for $750. Like, okay. They were a little over $1,000, $750, and I'll get 55% of whatever they sell for. So I was thinking somewhere like $400-ish. Well, something the real likes to do if they feel that it's taking too long to get your item sold is that they will randomly discount it by 20% at any time. And when you sign everything saying you agree for them to sell the item, you agree to allow them to do that. So I noticed one day checking the status on my item that they went down in price. They went from $750 to $596. Okay, I don't like that. That means when they sell, I'm only going to get $327 for a $1,000 pair of sandals. Okay, I understand that similar to a car, the moment you actually use the shoes, they diminish in value by a decent chunk, but still, I'm only getting a quarter of what I paid for them. So, I was really disheartened by that. And I got very unlucky because by the time they actually did sell for not even $600, they sold around the time when payday comes. The Real doesn't pay you upon the item selling. They pay you on the 19th of every month. So because my shoes sold late June, I didn't get a paycheck until July 19th. So I got my $327 and I was pretty unhappy because it really shouldn't take 2 months from start to finish for my shoes to be sold and I get paid. Like, I understand that the timing isn't completely in their control because they can't make anyone purchase the merchandise, but everything else for the most part is in their control, and my goodness, it took a long time. I know that it's convenient for them to do all the work for me, but I've just come to the conclusion that I'd rather do the work myself. I don't ever want to go through just sitting and twiddling my thumbs for them to even get my shoes listed, and then because my shoes didn't garner interest fast enough to please them, they went and knocked it down in price just on a whim. Less than a week they were up, and they did that. I would rather wait longer until someone wanted to purchase them at $750, which for Valentino rock studs, some of the most popular shoes currently, they would. They were in excellent condition. They were like gently worn, nothing terrible, but I felt they were good enough to get $750 out of, and I was fine only getting, say, $400 out of it. I knew I wasn't going to get any substantial sum of money, but I was still upset that they went and just knocked it down because a week wasn't fast enough for them, and they wouldn't even acknowledge they had received my item for a week. So I was kind of left bent out of shape because of that. Well, moving on to these, in case you guys are wondering why these are sitting here. These shoes are kind of they have a similar ending to Valentino because I loved the way those looked, but they are very, very, very uncomfortable and honestly painful for me to wear because this strap right here is just way too restrictive, way too tight. There is absolutely no give or play in the leather to make this salvageable for me to wear. But I feel if someone is a size 35 and a half, then they can get away with wearing these sandals, which are a size 36. They are way too restrictive for my size 36 foot, but for someone with a 35 and a half, I feel it could be realistic for them to get use out of, and hopefully someone else could just love them a lot more than I do because all they're doing is sitting in my closet. And I'm the type of person where I want to get use value out of my shoes, and I want the cost per wear to go down, 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 because I want to wear them quite frequently. I live in heels. I want to use all of my heels. I don't like shoes that I'm not wearing just sitting in my closet taking up room when a pair of shoes that I love could be taking up that room. So these are going to be going on Depop. You can find these on my Depop at housewifeinheels. You'll clearly see these are the only things listed on there now. I might be consigning some cheaper shoes in the future. I know people have been asking me about if I have any shoes that I want to put up for sale, and upon thinking of it, yes, I do want to sell these. I would rather take what money I can get for them and get something else. These I paid $450 for brand new. They have been gently used, so I will be selling them for $300, or if someone can give me a better offer, we'll see, but that's the price that I want for these. And I hope that you guys learned something today. I hope that I will refrain people from consigning at the real when I feel like there are other avenues and outlets to where you can get a better bang for your buck. So hopefully I at least entertained you for this video if you do not have any shoes to consign and you just like to watch me talk. And I will see you in the next pair of shoes. Bye!